This is a trough Veyor. These can have a collector on the bottom, which I'll get to in a minute, or a typical disposer on it. And what these do is it recirculates water down a trough. You'll notice this trough is a good bit wider than a typical 3 or 4 inch trough that a lot of consultants will design. If you're doing a trough Veyor, correct my numbers on this if I'm wrong, but I believe this gets 2 new gallons of water per minute with a throughput of 30 gallons per water. So you've got a lot of water coming through, but very little fresh water being used. Ideally, what you want to do as well is take a stack of plates or a stack of trays, set them down in the flow of water, and that will kind of agitate and do a lot of the pre-rinsing for you. Then you use 2 hands and scrap out going through the water plume here. So you've got 2 hands to rack dishes with, not 1 hand on a pre-rinse spraying over your rack. I'm a fan, if I understand you need to have a pre-rinse. I like to make it slightly inconvenient so that they can go down and use the pre-rinse when they've got to wash out a big pot, but when they're doing their plate scrapping, they use 2 hands instead of having 1 hand on the pre-rinse. This will double your scrapping speed easily by being able to use 2 hands. A lot of people get hung up on how fast a dish machine is, and it can't keep up with who's loading it. So I don't want to hear about how fast the dish machine is if you put a rack in and then go stand on the other side and wait for it to come down. If you want to speed up your dish machine, make it full. This will speed things up.